Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Vladya Shakila and participant number 11 for the storytelling competition. In this occasion, I will tell you a story about the crying stone from North Kalimantan. Interesting, isn't it? Well, once upon a time, on a hill far, far away from the village, there lived a single mother and her daughter. The mother was a farmer, and after her husband's passing, she would have to work very hard every day to provide for her daughter. Her daughter's name is Dari. She's a young, beautiful girl with beautiful long black hair. But contrary to her appearance, her attitude on the other hand was far from beautiful. She was very spoiled and lazy and never once did she ever help her mother before. Every day, she would look into the mirror and admire her appearance and self-possessions. And every time her mom receives money from her work, she would always take them, saying that it's the only thing that kept her beautiful. Her mother would cry and say for the money her daughter had left for her. But one day, something happened. Her comb is broken. Soon after, Dari started running and approaching her mother. Mother, I can't believe this. My comb, it's broken. Then her mother answers, Well, do you need a new one, my dear daughter? Yes, of course I need a new one. But I also need to buy new jewelry. I'm very sorry, honey, but I don't think I can buy you new jewelry. I can only buy you a comb. Then Dari put on a furious face. Angry at her mother, she said, How could you be so mean to me? How selfish of you to only think of yourself. Do you know how important these things are to me? After scolding her mother, Dari started to throw her plantations away to show her anger. Then her mother, who felt devastated, tried to find a way to satisfy her daughter. Soon after, she found the box full of the money Dari had saved her. Then, in the morning, the mother approached her and said, My dear daughter, I'm very sorry for what I had done yesterday. Let's go to the market today and buy you new comb and jewelry. Then Dari excitedly said, Oh really? That's great. Well, let's go then. What are we waiting for? On the way to the market, the mother had brought a carriage full of plantations to sell. But Dari doesn't even bother to help her. Instead, she had felt so tired in the middle of the journey that she had to ask her mother to put her in the carriage. I'm very tired, Mother. Can you please put me in the carriage? Will you please do that to me? Oh, well, all right then, my daughter. Then, near the arrival of the journey, Dari started to knock on the carriage. Then, her mother asked her, What are you asking for, my dear child? I want to get out of this carriage immediately. And why is that, my daughter? Because I don't want to go around the market being seen with you. You're very old and shabby. And for the rest of the journey, Dari started to walk alone. After their arrival, Dari started to look for the jewelry there. Then, her mother approached her and said, Have you found the one you want, my dear daughter? And the shopkeeper said, Is she your mother? I think it would be a good idea for her to choose your jewelry. Then Dari said, My mother? Dear God, of course not. My mother would never be this unfashionable. Besides, she's younger than this woman. Her mother was shattered to her death. She tried to help back tears and started stepping away from her daughter. After buying Dari's jewelry home, they both went back home. On the way back home, Dari was approached by several young men who was captivated by her appearance. Then, her mother, who felt worried about her daughter being surrounded by several strangers, started approaching her. Then one of the young men said, Is that your mother? Then Dari answers, My mother? Dear God, of course not. but she couldn't help it, for she was too heartbroken. Soon after, Darby's mother knelt down and prayed to God. Dear Lord, I can't stand this anymore. Help me, please, for myself is weak and helpless. Help my daughter. Punish her the way she deserves it. Punish her, I beseech you, O God. But then the sky started turning very dark, and there were storms and wind. All the young men had run away afraid of the wind. Soon after, Darby's legs started feeling stiff. She couldn't move her legs as if it was attached to the ground. Then she shouted, Mother, oh, I can't believe this. My legs, I can't move them anymore. Her legs started to becoming to turn into a stone, and it goes on and on to her upper body parts. Before the stone could reach her head, she cried, Mother, help me, please. I am very sorry. I admit I was wrong, but I will never do that to you again. I will never hurt you anymore. Help me, please. But it was too late, for she had already turned into a stone. And then her mother, who felt panicked and sad, started to hug her. But then she witnessed something surprising. She saw tears pouring down the stone. It was uncontrollable, and it was known that the tears are still pouring down, even to this day. That's the end of the story. What you can learn from the story is that you have to respect your parents, because they provide for your need and take care of you, and be grateful for the things you have. Thank you for listening and giving me the opportunity to present this story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.